episode, we're learning about multiplication property of exponents. So I know we have done this before, and we're just going to do some more advanced stuff than we used to do. So we have 8 plus 5 times 3. So these are quoted, so that means we do this. Times 3, 3, and 1, 0. So 1 power of n, 0, just 1. Really, 1 power of anything just equals 1. Because it's just 1, 1, 1, 1. So the trick of this one is just don't listen to the 1. Just don't multiply 1. Because it just equals itself anyway. So what's the point of multiplying 1? So I just 13. So I'm going to write 13 multiple 3, 3. So 3, 3 is 27. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. 3 times 27 times 1, which isn't really necessary, but I'm just going to write it anyway. Equals 13 times 27. Really not really much of a technique. I'm just going to do 27 times 13 way up here. 3, 7, 21. 2, 3 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. And 0 here. 1, 7, 7. 1, 2 is 2. 81 plus 270 equals 1 here. And this means it's 15. 351 times 1. I just don't listen to that, and just 351. So this one is a good one. So 5 3 times 5 2 equals 5 5 times 5 1 equals 5 6 times 5 0 equals just 5 6. So I'm just going to do 5 0 equals 1, so it's not necessary, right? So I know that 5 3 equals 125, so just 125 plus 125 equals 250. Equals 250. So this might sound weird, but this is a really, really big number because 5 6 it's so big that I had to use the calculator, not doing. So I'm going to show you that we can do 5. So this equals a really big number. On the calculator, it said 15625. A really big number. So this might seem crazy, but it's true. Times 1, blah. So x2 times x2 times x2 equals, this is a simple one, x6. And 4, x4 and 4x4. So this equals, the 4 just stays. So to figure out number 4, this question, you have to do 4 power of 3. So 4 times 4 times 4. I'm going to write multiplication just to make things easier. So I'm going to write, so 20, so 4 4 equals 16 times 4, 4 6 24. I'm just going to do this first. So I'm going to leave this for the number, and then x4, x12, and 4 4 4. 4 times 4 equals 16 times 4, 24, and then 4 times 16, when 4 is 4, plus 2 equals 6. 64x to the power of 12, which is a pretty big number if you find out what x equals. If it's negative, then it's going to be a pretty small number. So 3x4 times x3 y2 times 3y3. So what you have to do is 3 times 3 equals 9. So 9 and x 7, there's no x's here, and y 5. So I need to square this and this, but I don't know what they equal. So next, number 6. 3x4 y5 times 7x2 y5 and x times negative x power of negative 1, which just equals x. So what I can do is x4 times x2 equals x6 minus 1 equals x5. So I'm going to do 3, 7, 21 x5 and y 10. Since we're multiplying, we have to put the negative sign all the way up in front, and then it's negative 21 x power 5 y 10. Now 6x2 times y0 times 8x2 y4 times 10 y3 x5. So this just equals to y0 equals 1. And then I have to do 6x. So 6 times 10 equals 60. 6, 8, 48. So 480. 480. I'm leaving some space for a negative sign just in case I get one. And that's 1. So times 1 is just that. So I don't write for the y. So now I'm going to do x. So x2, x2, x4, and x9. 9. And y4, y3, y7. 480, x9, y7. So number 8. So I'm going to do 5 times 4 equals 20 times 100. When you do times 100, like any numbers with 1 and zeros, you just add the amount of zeros that number has. So 20, add 2 zeros, 2,000. So that's a big number. So 2,000, 3 zeros. Now I'm going to try x. So x, I think that's 3. x4, y7, 8, y8. 2,000. So 8, 5 is 40. So write 40 right here. So this is 2,000 next for y8. So 40 and y first. So y6, y9. y9, x, x9, x4, x, x5, x6. y(x3) times y2y2 times 8y(x3) times y negative 1. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to do 2, 8, 16. So that's the main number. This is 2. It's just a little hard to see. And y3, so y3, y4 minus 1 equals y3. y3, so x5, x8. So it equals 16y3, x8. So 3x5, y3 times 8x2 y3 times 2x2 y2 times 5x4. So to make things easy, 3, 8, 24, 2, 5 is 10. And remember that trick I told you? 10 has 1 0, so it equals 240. X first, so x7, x9, x13. Y times y3 times y3, y6, y8,